those dead animals and stuff, and then we're going to be out of it. And as you can see, here's what we use petroleum products for. There must have been a lot of dead people in there, huh? We make petroleum products for gas distillation tower, you know, this distillation here. An oven, petroleum tank, gasoline, and plastic, of course. Then what happens is, this is green stuff here. This is good stuff that goes on. We actually recycle this stuff in plastics, and only some plastics can be recycled. So we do some grinding, put it in the processor, and we recycle these objects. So non-renewable resources, actually, some resources like oil renew very slowly. It's important not to waste them. What's going on? Okay.
It's filming the clock.
So energy. Let's talk about energy, okay, guys? All right, let's talk about some energy. Let's close these off here and go on to energy here. It takes energy to make the motors and the machines run and produce energy. This energy can be renewable, like wind, water, sunlight, or not renewable, like gasoline and natural gas. It can also carry some risk as well, like nuclear energy. Yeah, those people in China, they're messing with the nuclear energy and spilling it all over the place and stuff. So here we got a tidal wind power plant right here. You see that? That's tidal power. That's actually wind turbines right there, sitting in the middle of the water, as you can see. Little boat fishermen saying, "Hi, how you doing? Just checking out the seagulls, pulling up some fish." Okay. And then there's a tidal power. Okay, so production of electricity happens here. You see? And this also produces electricity right there. And then what we have here is they're called buoys. They actually harness some wave energy as well. Also, right here, as you can see, we've got some solar panels. They capture the sunlight, and this is a power station. I don't know why it's labeled down there, but anyway. Now, you must know this. Renewable resources. There are materials that renew on their own, like the wood of the trees. Although we should not overuse them. We don't want to cut the frickin' trees down, okay? As it takes time for trees to grow. So you got to give them time to grow. You can't just cut them all the time down. Forests also provide shelter for animals, and we have to use caution when cutting down trees so that we do not destroy their habitats. You know what I'm saying? So wastewater treatment plant, we got to treat that stuff because we poop in it. Land use. Well, your toilet, you flush that down, and that's poop. And then that goes down into the water. So what do we use land for? Whatever the purpose, people should think about others and the environment. So we need to think about these things, right? We need to think about the land here. When we plow it, we got to take care of it, make sure there's still trees. Like this is a cattle farm right up here, as you can see. See, a forest of trees can be cut down to make way for farmland or build homes or factories and stores. This is actually a geothermal station. This stuff's pretty interesting up here that we're going to talk about, okay? We got a rock quarry as well. You see this guy, he's digging away at this rock quarry right there? That's a quarry. So basically he takes large rocks, dumps them into this place, it goes over here to this place, and makes gravel through these houses. You see that? Isn't that amazing? So stone, okay? Oh, Daya just crapped her pants over next to me here. Rock is actually mined and cut into blocks of stone to build houses, bridges, and more. Okay? So here we have a hydroelectric dam. This stuff's pretty cool stuff, guys. You got to really pay attention here. Okay? This is a sand quarry here. I'm going to try to dig my no nails into this. We've got a bigger problem. Okay, get that in there, kid. One kid only, please. I only need one kid to do this. Get your hands off, kid. Oh, my neck.
I'll go in with my nails.
Stinky butt?
I have the longest
She has the nails.
here.
Get off, Mikko.
Nobody else has nails in this house.
Stop.
Bring it closer to me, please. Oh, there,
God, there you got it. Okay, so now we got some glass. So you see? Look, that's how we make glass. Glass is actually very fine sand mixed with other ingredients melted to make glass. Isn't that amazing? That's why it just goes whoosh, breaks everywhere when you drop it on the ground. It's not good. It's not pretty. You don't got to walk on that stuff. Recycling glass objects can actually be recycled. They can actually be recycled. They make new glass, okay? So, this is a biomass plant. This is wood agricultural waste, so we're wasting wood again here. So what we're going to do with this wasted wood is we're actually going to use a smelting furnace. And then the metal, of course, the metal ore is extracted and then turned into powder before being melted in to produce metals like iron, copper, and aluminum. So we recycle. We do some recycling, right? We got to save that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You use this to do that.
Recycling allows us to reuse materials like glass, plastic, or paper without needing any or much new raw materials. That's a nuclear power plant. That's what the Chinese are messing around with and polluting the earth with. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're doing it.
That's what Donald
the
Trump
forests,
would say.
listen here. The forest, the trees are cut down. That's not good. We don't want to do that too much. Their trunks are used as lumber for buildings. Well, we need that. We need to live in buildings. We don't want to live outside in the forest. The other parts of the trees help make paper. Well, we write on paper, but we could actually use hemp. It'd be a lot better than this kind of paper. Once used, the paper can be recycled to make more paper. Hemp is
Paper
actually
can
better.
be recycled.
What Daddy's on right now. The turbine uses the force of the wind to produce electricity. This turbine right here is the force. It's got a force. That's right. See? Isn't that interesting? So right here, our beautiful planet Earth. Listen up here. Listen up now, okay, kids? Our beautiful planet Earth is our only home. Listen, okay?
Listen.
We need to protect... I'm serious.
Pay attention.
We need to protect our world. It's unique, so let's protect it, all right, kids? Go to bed now.
End the story.
What about dance?
We don't have 2 books.